London has a shortage of space in its cemeteries. Now Southwark is considering turning a playing field into a burial site. Some residents are angry at the proposal, but councils all over the capital are desperately searching for ways in which to free up land for graves. Sonia Jessup has been finding out more.
To some, it's a playground. To others, it's a football pitch. But there are fears this recreation ground could become a cemetery because Southwark is running out of burial space.
Saturday mornings we get 100+ kids here, and in the area obviously green space is hard to come by, so I honestly don't know what we would do and where we would go.
It's the only park that we can walk to easily. It's the only flat area in this place. It's where my daughter learned how to bicycle ride.
It's a facility which a lot of people just do not have in their gardens, and particularly in the flats around here. This is their garden, this is their open space.
The Honor Oak Park recreation ground was originally bought by the council to use for burials, and over the years the cemetery beside it has been growing.
We now reached the point where Southwark cemeteries are almost full, and we need to consider different options, and one of the options is to reclaim the recreation ground.
Funeral director Nikki Dunphy agrees that crowded cemeteries are a problem. She says fees have risen sharply and it can be difficult to explain the situation to grieving relatives.
We have people who are devastated. They really want to be near a particular plot and they can't. It could be the other side of the cemetery, it could be in the cemetery over the road, for example, in some cases. So it can be heartbreaking.
The lack of burial space across London means that some authorities are actually digging up flower beds and pathways to try to cram more graves in. Here at the City of London Cemetery, they're reusing some older graves. Now, to some, that might sound controversial, but to others, it's the only long-term solution.
If the reuse of graves was made a lawful option nationally, then no cemetery, whether it be in London or outside, would have this problem. Then the dog walkers and footballers can keep their playing field and the cemetery would be sustainable forevermore.
Southwark Council says it will look at all the options available, but at a time of budget cuts, residents fear their green playing fields could be an easy target. Sonia Jessup, BBC London News.